That's Luke Pollard MP for Labour's perspective on all this. Luke, thank you so much indeed for joining us here on GB News. Let's just first of all talk about this cost of living crisis and the mitigating, clearly, measures that the government's going to have to introduce. And you this morning and the Labour Party focusing very much on pensioners in all of this, even though it's possible that they're going to see actually quite a large increase in their earnings given the rate of inflation.
Well, what Labour's been saying today is that based on the new analysis that we've done of the cost of living crisis, £1 in every £5 pensioners will be spending in the winter will be going on energy bills. Now, pensioners, like families, like individuals, will all be facing a cost of living crisis. And what we're arguing for is an increase in the action from government, a bolder vision to sort out the cost of living crisis, not only providing more support now, but dealing with some of the issues as to why the cost of living crisis has been created in the first place. The need to insulate more homes, to move us away from reliance on oil and gas, to adopt more renewables, for instance, are the ways forward. But what I'd like to see is more action from government. I'm afraid I agree with Tim, who just said we've still got a month left of Tories leadership contenders taking chunks out of each other, providing more and more policies that lurch further to the right in an attempt to win the support of only 160,000 Tory members, when they should be focusing on the crisis that is here now. Because my fear is, by the time we have a new Prime Minister in place on September the 5th, by the time they've put their new team in place and started implementing some of their policies, it will be too late for that support to get to people in time for energy bills to skyrocket as we're expecting them to do from October onwards. There are already families struggling right now, already pensioners struggling right now. And if we don't see bolder measures taken now, not waiting until the autumn, then I fear we're going to see an increase in deprivation, increase in hunger, and more people turning off their heating in the winter months, which we know will only lead to more health problems and further pressure on an NHS that's already in crisis. That's why we need action now, not the hope of action sometime in the future.